Hi everyone, welcome to Mount Gate International's remote learning program. Myself Sangeeta. Today I am going to explain how to represent real numbers on the number line. We know that every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line. Also, every point on the number line represents a unique real number. This is why we call the number line the real number line. Let us see how can we locate some of the irrational numbers on the number
First,
line.
we know we don't have these numbers on our scale. So what we have to draw a imaginary right angle triangle, and we have to find out the distance of root 2 on that number line. Look here, I am drawing a rough figure for that. We know this is a right angle triangle. And if I take this 1 and 1, this is simple. You have to keep in mind. No trick for that. You have to keep in mind that this one and this one. If you are taking this one and this one, you can find out this. This will be root 2 by Pythagoras. Again, I am writing it here. H square is equal to a square plus b square. So directly h will be equal to under root a square, that is 1 square plus 1 square, that is h is equal to 1 plus 1. H will be equal to root 2. So this will be root 2. Now we know that if we are taking this base as 1 and height as 1, we are getting the hypotenuse as root 2. Now we are going to represent this on our number line. How? Look here, I am drawing it here. You can see. First I am going to draw a number line. And then we have to mark all the points. You can write down 0 here, minus 1, minus 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we are going to represent this root 2 first. You know the base was 1 and the height was also 1. So here the base is 1 centimeter, you can see. Now we have to take height also 1 centimeter, you can see. That should be perpendicular. You have to use protector. I am not using it here. But actually you have to use protector for that. Now this is 1 centimeter. So this was our base, that is 1 centimeter. This is our height, that is also 1 centimeter. Now we join this from here to center. Look here, this distance will be root 2. Now you can draw taking this O as a center and this as your point. You can draw, because we know this is root 2, this one, so this will be, this distance will be root 2. Now you had measured out that this is root 2 distance, so you know the distance from starting to your ending, this will be also root 2. Now you can cut a arc of that root 2 from here where it will intersect on the number line. Your that point will be root 2. This will be root. Now you want to find out root 3. Now look here, we are having this distance root 2. Now take, again we have to draw the same thing. Here it's root 2, here 1. So again with the help of Pythagoras we can find out this hypotenuse. This will become root 3. How? Look here, h is equal to under root a square plus b square. So under root 2 square plus 1 square. That will be h is equal to under root 2 square will be 2 plus 1. Therefore h will be under root 3. This will be under root 3. Again the same thing, base root 2 and 1 we have to take it on here. We know that from this 0 to this is your base root 2. Now you have to just draw 1 centimeter perpendicular. You can see I am drawing it here. 1 centimeter perpendicularly, perfectly we have to draw. Now again this distance from here to the center, that will be your root 3. Again you know this hypotenuse is root 3, so take your rounder here to here and then again draw your, this point will be root 3. Similarly again you have to draw 1 centimeter from here and then join this, then this will be root 4. Similarly, here it will intersect somewhere with the help of rounder, that will be root 4. Again you have to draw 1 centimeter, then root 5, again 1 centimeter, root 6. This way you can find out any number having root on the number line. Thank you so much for.
Next, let us see how to represent decimal number on the number line by magnification method.
Representing real numbers on the number line through successive magnification. We know that any real number has a decimal expansion. Let us see how to represent terminating decimal on the number line. Suppose we want to locate 2.776 on the number line. We know that this is a terminating decimal and this lies between 2 and 3. So, let us look closely at the portion of the number line between 2 and 3. Suppose we divide this into 10 equal parts. Then the markings will be like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 and so on. To have a clear view, let us assume that we have a magnifying glass in our hand and look at the portion between 2 and 3. It will look like what you see in this episode. We know that 2.776 lies between 2.7 and 2.8. So, let us focus on the portion between 2.7 and 2.8. We imagine to divide this again into 10 equal parts. The first mark will represent 2.71 and the second one is 2.72 and so on. Two 2.776 lies between 2.77 and 2.78. So, let us focus on the portion of the number line and imagine to divide it again into 2 10 equal parts. Here the first mark represents 2.771, second mark 2.772 and so on. 2.776 is the sixth mark in these subdivisions. We call this process of visualization of presentation of numbers on the number line through a magnifying glass as the process of successive magnification.
Hope you understood both the activities explained here. Do this activity. Represent root 5 on the number line. Represent 2.345 on the number line. Thank you.